Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here today on ESGNet, as we are back here for another great episode of Madden 20, Face of the Franchise QB1 with Khalil, Kelley, as we're back here and getting ready for the third game, or third preseason game of this here, as we're in week 3 of the preseason. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification if you guys want to be a part of the ESGN Nation and keep up to date on what's going on here on the channel. But we'll take a look here. We've got Coach Flores talking to us here about some information here. You're talking about our struggle that we had in last game. Yeah, we did have a little struggle there. Of course, we are a rookie quarterback. That's going to happen. Not too often. There's not too many quarterbacks out there that rookie year have a fantastic year, with the exception, I guess, of Patrick Mahomes, if you want to say that, but whatever. I know I'm bitter, but as a guy that lives around the Kansas City area, I'm glad the guy had a great season here. But I'm hoping now that the next season, this upcoming season that's coming up here, I'm really hoping he'll not have it be in a sophomore slump. Then I will really give him love. But I'm just not a Chiefs fan at all. I've never have been, never probably will be. So I don't know. But anyway, let's get to Khalil. Let's talk about him. So we're going to get to this game here. So far, he's helped his team win 2 preseason games here. Of course, they don't really matter. They just want to see what he can do on the field. That's what this is all about. We want to see what he can do on the field as a QB. And we're trying to get that QB1 slot there in the depth chart here. And tonight, we're going to be facing against another Florida team, and that will be Jacksonville. So Jacksonville here in the Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. There you see the guys getting trying to look at some last minute information and of course getting ready. There you see Dwayne Allen had a pretty good game there, and we're hoping to see if he can step up here tonight to help with the rookie out here with some catches there. So I'm thinking about changing their if I can. I don't know if I can in this or not, but I want to do a 2 tight end set. I've been kind of getting used to that here. That's something I've been kind of using in the Highland Scotty series. Utilize that a little bit more here. But we'll go ahead and we'll see what he can do here. 2nd and 8. Kelley's going to drop back here, throw this one off there to the side there. That's going to be caught there, and that's going to be a first down there. And they'll go ahead and move the chain. So Kelley's looking pretty good here in these first couple throws now here. We'll see a nice handoff there to Drake as he gets out of the backfield there. As he has now 2 carries for 13 yards here in the ball game. We'll move on now to another 1st and 10 here. So again, moving the ball here very well here, as we do get the ball here first, I believe, here in the the second. We get the ball at halftime there. But there you see that one's gonna be incomplete. Now you see there I'm wearing a sleeve there, and I'm kind of just seeing if that looks like something I want to do here. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think there. What kind of look he should have on the field, because a lot of you guys are really adamant about that out there in YouTube land. So and of course, I don't want him to look like every other young quarterback that's out there. I want a different look. I wouldn't mind having a throwback look. So if there's a quarterback look that you guys know from for the past or like that you want to see, let me know, and if you can describe it, or send me a picture or something like that of it. Let me just do that. So we'll see here. We'll go 1st and 10 here, ball on the 22-yard line here, and we'll try to run this one here. And I just want to be able to just, for this first season, really balance it out, the run and the pass here. I really don't want to have him throw 40-50 passes a game. I don't want to be in a shootout situation all the time. But it is what it is. And like I said, we'll try to do our best to try to avoid that. But like I said, I'm hoping that they'll fix those bugs there, because I think that's one of the things they've never really fixed here. As you see, there's a sack there, not what we wanted there, and You know, and sacks will really affect your, you know, if you can launch your X factor in this game. I think I said this in the last episode there. Of course, a lot of you guys probably already know that already here because we probably played it EA All Access here as the game is coming out here in a couple of days. Well, by time I should say, what I'm trying to say is the game should be already out by right now. So, but if it hasn't, then that's one of the things you know if you've noticed in the you know, the trial there. It's something I think they just you know, of course they'll be patching it, and of course I'm going to pay attention to that here this year. Make sure what patches they have, because you know, anytime they do patches, you know, of course then you got to kind of change how your settings are going to be like, and all that kind of stuff there. So you know, I'm going to be very cautious of that. Hopefully there's not too many bugs like last year, because last year I had a great idea for, you know, for the Chargers franchise, what I was going to do with it. I was going to implement some players from previous versions of Madden, and then a couple of players from the Highland Scotty series and stuff like that. I had just this whole big mapped out plan for the first 2 or 3 years of the series there. But you know, stuff happens, things happen. So you know, I kind of put the Charger series behind. You know, we're not even done with, I think we're in week 12 or something like that right now in that series, and hopefully by time Matt, before I get started with the next series, which I'll announce that here in a couple of days, what the new franchise will be. You know, I don't know. It's just, last year was just really bad. I just could not stand playing that game anymore. Of course, I do want to continue the series I was going to start with, the Kansas City Chiefs, before they start getting good. But I decided, like, you know what? Let's just stay with it. I worked on a lot of different things, you know, a lot of intros and a lot of other stuff for the series. So I'm just going to stick with him. So we are going to have that series for the Kansas City Chiefs. And basically it's just going to take place, you know, after, you know, it's going to basically continue what happened last year, with the Chiefs coming up short, not able to go to the AFC, or losing the AFC Championship game there in KC against the Patriots there. So yeah, we're gonna, you know, that's what we're gonna go from, and just kind of springboard off of that. But yeah, just, you know, it was, I don't know. Like I said, I just want to really start that series. It's kind of similar of what Mr. Hurricane did, but there's some rules. It's not going to be a long, drawn-out series. And I'm not saying his is long and drawn-out, but it is going to be a series. It's kind of a mini-series. It's going to take place, you know, within a certain amount of time. I can get the Chiefs to get to the Super Bowl, and depending on how many Super Bowls they win, if you win too many, to me, it's going to get too easy. There will be some gameplay from me from time to time, depending on certain games, because I do want to have somewhat input on games and stuff like that. Not saying I'm going to rig the games or anything like that, but I do want to play against, especially our rivals like the Raiders, the Broncos, and the Chargers. So we'll probably see a lot more of those, but it'll be also a lot, heavy sim based also too, and then just, you know, a lot of front office type of stuff that we want to do. So that'll be coming up here, and that'll be sometime, I'm hoping we'll start off, it's about the same time as our franchise that we'll have this year, a new franchise. I will say, I'll give you guys a clue, but we'll go back to the NFC this year, if that's anything. So yeah, I know, have fun with that. To figure out what team we're going to play as. But, you know, as we go to the half here, Khalil, not too bad here. He's had a couple of hiccups there from time to time, but for the most part here, he's looking pretty solid here. And, of course, you know, the only thing, you know, he gets, you know, that pick right there. But, of course, you know, he's, you know, they're not, you know, they don't expect too much from us. But at the same time, we still have to show off what we can do here. As you see, Drake, great job breaking that tackle there. and getting near the first down marker. 2nd and 2. Kelley here, he's going to go out of this, and it's going to looks like, oh, play action, but he's going to go ahead and call his own number there, and he is going to get out of bounds. Oh, another thing I was wanting to change too is if you guys have an idea of what number he should be, I have an idea what number I would like to have Khalil be. It's one of my favorite numbers. It's actually my number that I had in high school. Well, junior high and high school, and of course then you know, one of my favorite players, probably not now, but when I always tell this story every time I mention about number 5, but I actually got to play against Albert Pujols. He was I think he was either a sophomore. I think he was. I was a freshman at the time. He played for a community college there in Kansas, this was before he was in, Albert Pujols. But when I seen him bat, this guy is like, wow. I'm like, this guy is like awesome, like this. And everybody's like, yeah, he's a lot of scouts are looking at him. And there was actually a couple of NFL or Major League Baseball scouts out there in that game. And of course, you're down, a couple of years down the line, I find out that he's a big time player. I'm like, what the hell? Like, seriously? And so yeah, number 5 has always been my thing. And I actually had it before he even, made it famous or anything like that. But yeah, I'm thinking about having that number. I was gonna say I'm not gonna go around. I'm not gonna touch number 13 because that number is, sacred with the Miami there. Maybe like the number, maybe 15, 14, 12, something like that, close to 13. But not necessarily number 13. So let me know down below. I do want to change this number. I don't like the number 7. It's just, to me, it's just too common. But if there's a number you guys can think of that would look nice on him, or it'd be fun to have or whatever, let me know, and give me a reason why he should have that number. So that'll be fun. And like I said, this was a series I want to have you guys included, be a part of, and have fun with, with me. Just be interactive with you guys and have you guys have some input into all this. But we'll take a look here, and I believe we go ahead and we keep the win here. And let's see here. Final score here in this one. I know I didn't talk too much. Oh no, we end up losing 28-26. So we lose our first preseason game here at home. As the passing yards there, 345 there. Not much rushing. I think that's what killed us. But, Khalil, he can't get too upset there. We tried our best. 15-24, 180 yards, 62% passes were completed. 1 interception, 1 touchdown. It happens. This is part of his growing pains. I always mention this, growing pains, as a rookie in any sport here. You got to, if you're having a tough time in a sport, you're struggling, trust me, somewhere down the long line, you're going to remember these days. And you're going to, it's going to help you grow and develop even more as a player. So, there you see the numbers there for the defense there for us, and there you see sacks there. So, we lost by 2 points. That's not bad. We lost our first game. We didn't lose by much. Home crowd was behind us. They were supporting us, giving us some love, giving us some feedback there. But we came up short there. But hey, you know what? This is a lesson learned. You learn a lot more from failing than you do from winning. There you see Coach Flores there talking to us about the love of the touchdowns and everything like that. But the interceptions is becoming a problem there. He'd rather see us have 0, and I have to agree with him. That's one thing I've been having trouble with in the Highland Scotty series here. But it's kind of turned around now. Flanagan's kind of changed. But we'll see. Hopefully we can change that there. As you see, he gets some increases in his pressure and throwing accuracy in both, in all 3, short, medium, and deep accuracy there. So that's going to be nice for us. But we'll take on the Saints coming up here. 1-2 Saints there. We'll go to New Orleans, first time ever, and we'll see what he can do in that one there today. So we'll see what Khalil can do, as he's got a text message there from Coach. So we'll see what the coach is going to say in the next episode there. And that'll be episode number 6. and it'll be our final preseason game of the regular season. If you guys enjoyed this episode here, hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to be a part of the ESGN Nation. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Hit that bell notification if you guys want to be notified on this series or any other series here on the channel. And you guys can follow us there on those social medias. And also don't forget too, all videos all summer long, especially this series, will be a part of the YouTube premiere, so you guys will know the date and time when this video is going to be released, so you guys can kind of schedule your day around and don't have to worry about missing out. So, and of course, I'll always be there during YouTube premieres. You guys can always talk to me during the broadcast or during the event there, and interact there that way too with me. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I'll see you guys next time.